Chancellor, Dr. Shila Sisulu, my lady, Chairperson of Council, Judge Dambuza in absentia, the Vice Chancellor and Principal, Prof. Rob Michi, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Prof. Mehloma Hall, Walter Sisulu University Council members in our midst, the President of SRCs, Secretary General of the Young Communist League of South Africa, Comrade Lulek Velanga, leadership and members of IF and Senate, leaders of trade unions, distinguished guests, comrades, friends, parents, and fellow graduates. Be pleased to kindly receive our warm and fraternal greetings from the Convocation Alumni Executive of Walter Sisulu University. I find great pleasure in my heart to be part of this Walter Sisulu University Jamboree, merriment, being sent by the convex to bring their message of felicity to you. Before I may say anything, I am instructed to come and thank the teachers and parents for working together to produce this beautiful cream of graduates. Parents, unemployment is rife. Pray for these fellow graduates to have the wisdom of Solomon in the Holy Bible. They need to create work than to look for employment. As I look at them, I have no doubt in my mind that they can do it. My mandate to you, fellow teachers, is to tell you not to stop the good work you are doing for our nation and continent. Teaching staff, we appreciate your precious time you sacrificed to cover up the work which was not finalized due to many predicaments, including the strikes and boycotts of Fees Must Fall. Fellow graduates, you are now ambassadors of Walter Sisulu University and Convocation of Walter Sisulu University. We expect you to be shaped and postured yourself in a different character from the one you were whilst you were students. We expect you to be highly ethical, professional, and precise. The outside world does not tolerate mistakes. Whatever you do there, remember, you have the good name, you have the duty to defend the good name of Walter Sisulu University. Some of you contributed highly in denting the good name of our alma mater when you were students, and now it's time for you and all of us to hold hands together and defend our qualifications. This year was declared as Year of OR Tambo, and I therefore remember him when he was addressing the young lions in 1979. He said, I quote, "The children of any nation are its future. A country, a movement, a person that does not value its youth and children does not deserve its future." I close the quote. As I'm addressing you, I have no doubt in my mind that you are that future President O.R. Tambo once talked about. Never disappoint us and your communities. You are our last hope and last line of defense. Stay away from corruption, fraud, money laundering. As you go out to the world, you must know that some of the things O.R. Tambo and Walter Sisulu fought for are still not yet achieved. Racism is becoming headlines in our South African media and press every day. I remember on the 27th day, January 1987, at Georgetown University, O.R. Tambo said, I quote, "We seek to create a united democratic and non-racial society. We have a vision of South Africa in which black and white shall live together as equals in condition of peace and prosperity. Using the power you derive from the discovery of the truth about racism in South Africa, you will help us to make our part of the world into a corner of the globe on which all humanity can be proud." I close the quote. We must go to the world and preach peace and love. At this critical time of the looming World War III, which is likely to be provoked by Kim Jong-un of the North Korea and Donald Trump of USA, let us be agents of truth, love, and peace. The book of St. Paul to Philippians, the book of St. Paul writing to Philippians in the Holy Bible contains some interesting injunctions that capture a number of elements of what I believe constitute important features. Philippians chapter 4 verse 8 said, "Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is honorable and true, whatever is just and noble, whatever is pure and lovely, whatever is commendable and admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things." The same book in verse 18 says, "I have received from the Epaphroditus the gifts you sent. They are fragrant, offering an acceptable sacrifice pleasing to God." The book of Philippians here assumes that you as graduates, you have the human and professional capacity to do as it says. Think about noble, admirable, pure things, which are praiseworthy, which will smell unto us a good fragrance to God. Where we are, there will be peace, love, and equality. Alala maqobokazana ngalala endleleni yazini kunyembelekile. You are joining a rich convocation with talent, which has great people in the land, the likes of Judge President of the Supreme Court, Justice Maya, Justice of the Constitutional Court, Mbuyiselo Madlanga, Justice Chris Jafta in the Constitutional Court, the incoming Judge President of the Eastern Cape Division, Judge Mbenenge, Advocate Ngugaitobi that you usually see on TV, who was once the former president of the SRC here in Walter Sisulu University, former Auditor General Terence Nombembe, the first black chartered accountant Nonkululeko Gobodo, political analyst Professor Somadoda Fikeni, Dr. Lazulu Shaba, the book writer who's also a political analyst and a lecturer in UCT, Dr. Luyanda Mpahlwa, the leading architecture or urban designer, Dr. Ngumisa Jilata, Africa's youngest neurosurgeon, Advocate Mangojwa, the CEO of the National Heritage Council, Kululeko Swana, one of the leading auditing companies in Pretoria. All these were produced by the same walls that produced you. Be visible in our black and white blazers, that your identification in academic and professional gatherings. Let me then pass the message of felicity on behalf of the plus 30,000 fellow graduates of Walter Sisulu University to you all and say congratulations. Walter Sisulu University is having its own problems, like any other institution. And remember, WSU is a historical black disadvantaged institution. Thereof, in terms of funding, we still receive the lowest subsidy. We are calling upon you all to make pledges to our convocation account for fundraising. Our infrastructure is dilapidating because it's old and not properly maintained due to finances. And sporting facilities do not reflect an institution of higher learning. Let us donate at least, even if it's a 20 rands per month, which will make difference. I have no doubt in my mind that you can do it. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take a risk. You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it, you will lose. You will be embarrassed and embarrass yourselves. If you don't fail, you are not even trying. As you are leaving us and your families to look for better job opportunities, may you go well and God Almighty be with you, guide you and protect you in all your endeavors. Never forget Walter Sisulu University. Never abandon your parents. S.E.K. Mkhaya, one of our unclaimed poet laureate, when he foresaw difficult times like today, he once wrote and said, "Mhla nashiya ikhaya, sithethile nani. Mhla nashiya intsapho salathile kuni. Mhla sabamba izandla, mhla kwamanzi amehlo. Mhla balilo nyoko banqukule koyihlo. Mhla nazishiya ezintaba zakowenu, nayinikele imivilambo izwe lakowenu. Ayitshongo nakuni imidaka kowethu, ukuthi kwelo zoni lidini lethu. May your motorboats fly high. Congratulations."
Madam